Okay, so here what are the values of Q2, Q1, Q naught? So it is going to be Q2 equals to D2 and D2 is 1. So Q2 value is 1. Q1 equals to D1 and is a 1, and Q0 equals to D0, it's a 0. And so the values are 1, 1, 0. And again we're going to apply the one more clock pulse, and now we'll give the input data. Now we'll give the input data as 1 year. Now 1 will be applied at the input side. Now D3 equals to what? 1. D3 equals to 1. So we can say that what is the Q3 will be? You can say Q3 will be 1 and Q2 will be what? Q2 equals to D2. But what is the D2 value here? You can observe the diagram. So Q3 equals to D3 and D3 equals to what? 1. So we can say it is a 1. And what about Q2 value? Q2 equals to D2. But what is the D2 value? D2 equals to Q3. So what is the Q3 here? You can observe, you have to observe the previous clock pulse. So the previous clock pulse, the Q3 value is 0. So we can say D2 equals 0. So as D2 value 0, it means Q2 will be 0. Q2 will be 0. And again Q1. So what is the Q1 value here? Q1 equals to D1. But what is the D1 value? D1 equals to what? Q2. So now observe the value of Q2 at the previous clock pulse. The previous clock pulse, the Q2 value is 1. So now D1 equals to 1 and Q1 equals to 1. This will be 1. Similarly, Q0 will be 1. Okay. Now you can observe the 1011 data is stored here. 1011. Our input data 1011 is stored. But I want to extract the output. So now you can observe, still we have applied only 4 clock pulses. Now we are having the Q3 equals to 1, Q2 equals 0, Q1 equals to 1, Q0 equals 0. That is, we are having data in our registers. We are having data in our registers. It's not yet extracted. It's justly stored here. Simply that was stored only. So here, up to these 4 clock pulses, the data is what? Stored. The data is stored here. And now I want to apply the one more clock pulse. So okay. Now we'll apply the fifth clock pulse. You can observe already we have given the our required input 1011 is already applied. Now we don't have remaining bits to apply at the D input side. So the input will be 0. The input is going to be 0 here. The input will become 0. Reset condition. And Q3 equals what? D3. And D3 is nothing but D input. So it is also 0. And Q2 equals D2. And D2 equals to Q3. And Q3 is what? 1 only. So 1 here and 0 here and 1 here. And again we'll apply one more clock pulse. And again 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. One more clock pulse. 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay. So now you can observe at the output side, that is at the Q0 side, we are having the 1011. We are having 1011. This is a complete data. complete data at the serial output side. What's the Q0 value? Q0 is the output port. It's the output port. Q0 is output port. So if you observe these four sections, so these four sections, so here we're having the you can say data is extracted here. Data is extracted here. And here this one is the LSB. This one is the MSB. Now by using this table, answer me my dear students. So by using this table, so how many clock pulses are needed to store the data here in 4-bit data, in 4-bit shift register? To store the 4-bit data, how many clock pulses are needed? How many clock pulses are needed? Right? How many? 4. Well done. So we need the 4 clock pulses. And to get the data, or to extract the data, how many clock pulses are needed? To get the data, it's not 3, it's 4 plus 3, 7. Total we need 7 clock pulses. So without storing, how you can get the data, how you can extract the data? So we have to count previous 4 clock pulses also. So it is 4 plus 3, 7 clock pulses. Okay. Now here, so if you observe, after 4 clock pulses, we got the Q3 equals 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, right? So you can observe 1, 0, 1, 1 after 4 clock pulses. So we have stored the data after 4 clock pulses. Okay. Now after 7 clock pulses, you're getting the value, that is whatever given data is there, that is being serial output. So this has to be serially output. This has to be extracted serially. So first we'll extract the 1. Already 1 is there, and after that 1 and 0 and 1. So we need 3 more clock pulses. Totally 4 plus 3, 7 clock pulses are needed to get the data for the 4-bit shift register, right? So here the conclusion point here, to store the data using 4-bit register is 4 clock pulses. To store the, let me make 4-bit data. To store the 4-bit data using 4-bit register, we need 4 clock pulses. And also to get or to extract or to get 4-bit data using 4-bit shift register. I am not mentioning the shift register. Okay, 4-bit shift register, we need 7 clock pulses. You can observe how many clock pulses we have taken here. You can observe this table. Here we have taken the total 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total we have taken 7 clock pulses. After 7 clock pulses, we observe the 1011 at the output side. That is at the rightmost register Q0. Right? Q0 is the serial output port. So we need the 7 clock pulses. Now similarly, in general, for n-bit register, for n-bit SISO register, to store n bit data or to store n bit data, how many clock pulses are needed? And similarly, to get or to extract n bit data, how many clock pulses are needed? My dear students, answer me this question. For n bit SI/S4 register, to store the n bit data, how many clock pulses are needed? And to get the n bit data, how many clock pulses are needed? You just generalize by using 4 bit. We need 4 clock pulses to store the data. That is well done. 2n minus 1 is the to get the data. Okay. And what about to store the data? Okay, n number of clock pulses to store the data. So here to store the n bit data we need, okay, well done, we need n clock pulses, and to get the data we need 2n minus 1 clock pulses. Is kept n equals 4, you are going to get 4 clock pulses, and here 2 4s are 8 minus 1 7 clock pulses. Okay, so it is about the SI/S4 right shift register, and you can do the task. The task is go for the left shift register, and diagram is same, but here we are going to give data at the left side. We have to give the data at the left side, and we have to extract at the right side. Okay, so with this I would like to conclude the today's session. So if anybody is having doubt, you can stay back, otherwise you can leave the meeting.